How is everyone doing this evening? Sarah, if you want to just chit chat with our friends here for just a second while I get this streaming live, that'd be great.
Yes, I'm so excited. Say hi when you guys hop on, and then also let us know where you're watching from tonight. We have such cool stuff to talk about. I can't even wait. It's going to be really, really good. So if you have team, if you have friends, family, anybody that you know that could either use some extra cash, maybe they need to lose a little weight, maybe they need to feel better, maybe they want to get their hands on a revolutionary product that doesn't exist anywhere else, you should send them a message, get them on the Zoom. It's going to be short. It's going to be so fun. And we're giving away, we've got an Amazon gift card giveaway. If you like to shop on Amazon, throw a 2 in the comments for me. Because I'm in a relationship with my FedEx driver. We're dating. Not really. But when it comes to how many packages he actually delivers, we're very close. And I'm gonna guess I'm not the only one.
All righty, friends, let's get this party started. Let me share my screen with you guys. If you're on here for the giveaway, make sure that you hang out because we are going to be doing that at the very end. But someone who cares a whole lot about you invited you here tonight to hear about the incredible products and opportunity that we have our hands on here at Trinot. And you're going to get to hear some really powerful testimonies from some of our incredible associates here in the company about what these products are doing for them. And so, just a little bit about us. We have been debt free and privately owned since 2013. We have some incredible, innovative, high impact health products. We have three pillars that we work under: health, wealth, and community. As you can see, we are in the middle of global expansion. There is so much global expansion that's going to be happening in 2026. And if you know anything about getting partnered with a company, one of the times that is the best time to partner with a company is when they are in the middle of global expansion or during a product launch, which we are in the middle of both currently. Now, here's something that those of you out there that are really particular about the things that you put in your body, like so many of us, we are committed to quality. Most of our products are from raw whole foods. We have proprietary formulas and advanced technologies. We're going to be diving more into that here in just a little bit. And we have third-party validation and tens of thousands of success stories. So, have you ever felt like any of these symptoms here? Bloated. How many of you have ever felt just blah and bloated? What about any of those yucky IBS-like symptoms in your tummy after you eat? How many of you have had your gallbladder removed? Or you know someone that's had their gallbladder removed, and that is in and of itself a challenge. I am one of those people, and this product right here absolutely changed the game for me whenever I started using it. How many of you have food sensitivities, indigestion, your guts are just off, you have skin issues? What about any mental health or autoimmune issues? What about, are you tired? Are you irritable all the time? Did you know that there is a product that you can take right before you eat every meal that can help with all of those things? You may or may not know this, but your gut and your brain are connected through the vagus nerve. And if your gut health is off, quite literally, everything is going to be off for you. So let me just show you a quick little demonstration on how this product works. Now, we're going to use a snack pack pudding pack here in this demonstration. And it's going to represent two things. One, the processed foods that so many of us are eating that our bodies simply cannot break down. And number two, even if you are eating good food, if you cook it over a certain temperature, you cook the living enzymes out of it. And then again, your body is left unable to break it down. So let's watch how this works.
We're going to demonstrate the power of the enriched enzymes using a snack pack pudding. As you can see, it's a solid. I turned it upside down here. I'm going to take one of these enzymes, crack it open, and stir in these raw enzymes that also have pre and probiotics. We're going to make sure this is really stirred around in here. These enzymes are designed to be taken before meals, so we're breaking down the carbs, the fats, the sugars, and the proteins so the body can actually absorb all the nutrients from the food and help with digestion. And so as you can see, this pudding is already going through a change. And literally in just about a minute and a half, it took a solid pudding and it liquefied it. I love being able to see the products that I'm taking every day work right before my eyes. And that's one of the great features of Enrich is we get to demonstrate the power of enzymes here. We're going to
Oh, no, we're not going to do it again. Give me just 1 second to get to that next slide for you guys. Sometimes it likes to play games with me like that. Sarah, why don't you share with them just a little bit while I'm getting this set up about just how much this product has helped you specifically?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so here's the thing. I've struggled with bloating most of my adult life. I don't know if anybody else has ever struggled with that. I love to eat, but it was so maddening every time I did because I would literally look like I was 4 months pregnant after I ate anything, and it made me crazy. And so I've tried the pre and probiotics. I have tried the living enzymes from my chiropractor. I tried all of these things, and none of it really did anything. I still got bloated. The same thing still bothered me. I was a super big skeptic. Anybody else a skeptic? Super big skeptic. But when I saw that demonstration and then when I added it in and I tested it, guys, like I took it to the Mexican restaurant. I was like, we're ordering all the worst things. That's gonna send Sarah running to the restroom, and feeling like trash the rest of the night. I tried it and I walked out of that restaurant feeling like $1 million. What I'm gonna tell you is that 80% of your immune system is born out of your gut. 80% of your serotonin and dopamine levels are born out of your gut. Even if you're not struggling with the same stuff that I was, or bloating, or any of that acid reflux, you're going to want this because it's going to affect your skin and your mood and your sleep. And that's exactly what it did for me. This is for everybody. I'm just going to say it changed my life, my whole life. I won't go a day without it.
All right, let's move on to our award-winning daily health system, you guys. This one we are so incredibly proud of because it won the 2024 Gold Stevie Award. If you're wondering what the heck that is, think of it like the Oscars for the supplement world. It's where all the companies submit their products and ours actually won. Why? Because it does everything that I'm about to tell you that it does. It's going to get those 5 key indicators of your overall metabolic health. Now, whenever I first heard the term metabolic health, I was like, what does that even mean for somebody like me? Well, it's your blood pressure, it's your blood sugar, it's your cholesterol levels, your triglycerides, and your waist circumference. One of the benefits of getting your overall metabolic health under control, not only are you going to feel so much better, as a matter of fact, you probably don't even know how bad you feel because you're so used to feeling like you feel that you don't know how good you can feel when you get all of these metabolic health markers under control. And you will absolutely be able to start seeing some of those key indicators like your blood sugar levels finally leveling out or your blood pressure getting better. And you can even start to have some weight loss results. I personally lost 35 pounds on this system. Let's dive in and talk a little bit about what it is. So, the very first product in this is called Transform. What if you could convert sugar to fiber in your gut before it hits your bloodstream? As you can see here on the screen, this is an actual person's measurable result they got using this product. So let me explain a little bit about what I mean by measurable result. So what we had everyone do that tested this product was they ate a very high carb, high sugar meal at a certain time of day, and they did not use the product, and they got their reading from their continuous glucose monitor. So this was the day with only the meal. The next day, we were all instructed to eat the exact same meal at the exact same time, except this time, take the Transform. As you can see, the blood sugar did not spike nearly as much, meaning that the body was not going to have high insulin, which means when your insulin levels are always high, your body cannot burn fat, friends. That is just science. And if you did not know this, 97 million Americans are walking around insulin resistant and pre-diabetic, and most people aren't even aware until they get a full-blown type 2 diabetic diagnosis, where we have another 34 million Americans walking around with type 2 diabetes. They're now saying that type 3 is memory issues. I don't have to tell you what those are for you to know what I'm talking about. What I'm really trying to tell you is that sugar is a real problem. You can take this 45 minutes before you eat, and it's going to help in that department. It's going to help with your metabolism. It's going to help stabilize your blood sugars. It's going to increase your energy and focus. It's going to help curb those cravings. It's going to reduce brain fog. And it's also got grains of paradise in it, which is a really powerful thermogenic that's going to get your motor running. Think of it like your metabolism's finally going to wake up and do what it was designed to do. Next, we have the delicious tropical flavored drink. But before I tell you what this drink does, let's talk briefly about those weight loss injections that are out there on the market. I'm not here to tell you whether they're bad or they're good. I just want you to know what they are and how they work and why, if you're on them, you want this drink. And if you're not, why you definitely want this entire system. So, all of those injections have one thing in common, they're a synthetic form of GLP-1. Now, you may or may not know this, but GLP-1 is a hormone that you produce in your gut, which is why we wanted to get your gut healthy. And it was the very first product that we talked about. It's a hormone that you produce in your gut, but as we age, we just don't produce as much of it. It's responsible for making us feel fuller, faster, and longer and quieting that food noise. The reason people are getting such extraordinary results using these medications is because they're getting a synthetic form of that in high doses that's quieting that food noise. Now, there's only one issue with this. Statistically, 2/3 of people who come off of those medications will gain all of their weight back and then some, because anytime you inject anything synthetic into your body, it then sends a signal to your brain that it needs to produce it no more. So they come off of these medications, they have no exit strategy, and the food noise comes back with a vengeance. This is where we introduce Activate to you. Activate's going to help you naturally increase your body's own GLP-1 hormone production, which is going to make you feel fuller, faster, and longer. It's also going to activate your AMPK. Now, you could Google all of the incredible things that your AMPK does. I'm going to focus on two. One, when your AMPK is activated, that sends a signal to your brain for your body to burn fat for fuel, specifically targeting your midsection. The other fun fact is whenever your AMPK is activated, your body cannot store fat. Listen, they only had to tell me that, and I was signed up for life to drink this stuff. And then the third thing that it does is it's going to help lower your cortisol levels. Cortisol is your stress hormone. When your stress hormone is high, inflammation in your body is high. And when inflammation is high, friends, that is where all disease is born. And so whenever you drink this drink, you are going to be knocking out all three of those areas at one time. This picture right here is a 1 year difference. It's actually me in this photo. I was stuck. I couldn't get the scale to move. I was going to the gym. I was eating the right foods, or so I thought, and I finally got on the system and was able to lose the last 35 pounds that I needed to lose. How many of you on here right now heard anything that I just said about these two products and you know for sure it would be a great fit for you or someone that you know and you love? Here is some more of our incredible results that people are getting using this system. And guys, here's what I have to tell you. You could actually get inside of a group where they can show you thousands of testimonies, just like the ones we're showing you here, of people getting life-changing results using these products. Now, how many women on here are in the fun stage of life of perimenopause, menopause, or post-menopause? Just let me know in the chat, in the comments, if that is you. Friends, I did not know that there's 103 possible symptoms for perimenopause, menopause, and post-menopause. All I knew was I was not the same woman I once was, and I was quite frankly skeptical that a capsule could change that. When we introduced this product back in March, I was skeptical, just like probably so many of you. Here's what I can tell you. It changed my entire life. And if you were to ask me right now, Tina, what is your favorite product in the line of products that you guys have? It would hands down be this product right here, because it got rid of my achy hips. It helped with my dry eyes. It helped with my anxiety that I was experiencing from perimenopause. It helped with my night sweats and my hot flashes and so many other things. So if you're struggling with any of those things, or maybe you're a man on here and you have a wife struggling with these things, then you want to make sure that she knows about this product right here. Now I'm going to bring my beautiful friend Sarah on, and she is going to share with you about our new product that is still in a pre-launch phase, but we have our associates that have been able to get their hands on this and start using it and getting testimonies with it. And we have two stories, Danny and Lori, that they're going to share their experience using NAD. So Sarah, take it away.
Yeah, so here's the thing, guys. If you don't know what NAD is yet, I would do a little bit of research on it. This is actually one of the most incredible supplements you can add into your body, because we make it naturally. It's a little bit how Tina was saying, even with the GLP-1. We make this naturally. As we age, we make less and less and less of it. Actually, by the time you're 60 years old, you've lost 80% of the NAD in your body. Not good, right? That's not good because NAD is literally the powerhouse of your cells. It is cellular energy on a mitochondrial level. That's wild. You think about that. Your whole body is made out of cells. And this is why so many people who have been trying this product are having such insane results on it, because this is helping with your brain. This is helping with your skin, with your joints and your ligaments and your guts and your literally all of the cells in your body. What's cool about this is that this is actually the kind of product that you're probably going to see the elite, the ultra wealthy. This is one of the things that they add into their repertoire because it can be up to $300 per time that you need to go in and get an injection of this. It's basically best administered through injection or an IV. Okay. That's not feasible for everybody. And also, everybody doesn't want to maybe do that. I don't know about you guys, but $300 a week or even a month could be really a strain, even though this is such a crucial part of our health, right? So what I love, love, love is that we launched this NAD, which is liposomal. Okay, this is an actual NAD alone is a very fragile supplement, really. So if you were to ever take this orally, normally it would be destroyed by your stomach acid. This is a liposomal NAD that also has a lactic acid in it. So what this is actually going to do is get absorbed immediately into your system after you take it orally. It is a pill. This is what makes it so cool. It's absorbed before your stomach acid can destroy it. It's getting right into your body, immediately running to your cells, where it's going to boost that energy on a mitochondrial level, which is why you have full body adjustment when you add this in. It's reverse aging. I keep telling people this is actually like the Benjamin Button in a bottle, because at the longer you're on it, the more your cells rejuvenate, refresh. It actually also gets rid of the damaged cells in your bodies that has the damaged DNA in it as well. And damaged DNA and damaged cells, when they have an opportunity to multiply as we're aging, that's where you get the disease processes beginning. That's where you get the autoimmune, you get cancers, you get all kinds of these types of things beginning to start in your body because the bad cells are reproducing faster than the good ones. This is like the street sweeper in your whole system that's going to get rid of all those bad things so they can't duplicate. Like, this is the most insane thing that I think we've ever launched, frankly. This is for absolutely everybody, and there's a reason it's in pre-launch and why we sold so much so quickly, because this is bringing an elite luxury, but very necessary supplement to the average human. It's not going to break the bank. This is something you're going to need in your life. So I don't know who our testimonies are. Do you want to bring up the first one? I just want to
Yes.
tell you about.
No, thank you so much for sharing all your knowledge. You guys, Sarah is a product guru. She knows her stuff when it comes to products. So let me stop this share real quick and let's first bring up Miss Lori Ricker. She actually got her hands on this when we were at in Las Vegas, where we launched this, soft launched it to the associates. And she decided she wasn't going to use it. She was going to give it to her husband. And so, Lori, why don't you jump on and share the experience your husband has had?
Hey guys, so yes, we were in Vegas and we were gifted a bottle as associates if we came to convention. And my husband has several things going on in his life as we've gotten older. He deals with some colitis. He is he's pre-diabetic. He has some blood pressure issues, lots of things going, lots of anxiety, lots of things going on. He's high stress work. And when we were in Vegas, I said, instead of us splitting this bottle, I want you to start it because I will claim to be healthier than him. I'm not pre-diabetic. I don't have all these things going on. And I really wanted to see what it would do for him because he does have to take a GLP-1 and he wants to come off of that really, really bad. And so he's been transitioning. You can't just stop what he's doing at his dosage. So I thought, well, let's just see what happens. He's been taking it, and every day I'd be like, how do you feel? How do you feel? And he's like, well, okay. The first week it was just, wasn't really there. Thought he was noticing some changes. Well, this past weekend we went out with some friends and we were just kind of sitting fireside and I love my husband. I'm around my husband all the time, but I just kept thinking, gosh, you're looking like you're slimming down. Something's going on. I said, have you been on the scales lately? And he said, well, no. So the next morning he has dropped about 8 to 10 extra pounds. The only thing he has changed is the NAD. My husband is also someone who only sleeps 4 hours at a time. He can't sleep any longer than that. He has to get up for a little bit and then come back to bed. He has been going to bed at about 9:30 and waking up anywhere between 4 and 6 these days. And the only thing that he has changed is taking the NAD, and it's just been absolutely incredible. And he was a skeptic. He's a hard egg to crack sometimes, and but he was very willing. He had heard about NAD. A friend of ours was doing the injections because she had had a stroke, and she was accrediting her recovery so quickly to the NAD injections that she was taking. And so Dan said, well, if something like that can work for her, let's see what it's going to do for us. And sure enough, it is absolutely, it's just been a blessing. And so we will never run out of this. This will be the staple that is in our house always.
Thank you so much, Lori. I love hearing stories like that. How many of you know someone or maybe yourself can relate to anything that she was saying? One of the things that people don't realize that impacts you so much is your sleep. And if your sleep is off, quite literally everything is going to be off. And so to finally have something that's helping him sleep, I know makes such a huge, huge difference. And of course, it's a bonus that he's also getting rid of some of those unwanted pounds. Miss Danny, where are you? Danny is a dear, dear friend of mine. She is a twin mom. She has literally twin 3-year-olds, you guys. Can you imagine? Like, she's got to be tired. She needs like a double dose of NAD before we even start this Zoom. But Danny, why don't you share the results that you've been getting using our NAD?
Yeah, thank you. So I knew about NAD. I've talked to some people about it for anti-aging at the cellular level. So when I found out that we were launching this, I was stoked out of my mind because of that. Like, I wanted it to help with my skin long term, and cellular rejuvenation. And what I have found, I was not even prepared for, but I am ecstatic about. So I'm between that 1 week and 4 week mark of being on this. And as Tina said, I am a single mom of 3-year-old twins. So it is me all the time. Basically, I have them over 95%. And so I get tired, and I also get like where I kind of procrastinate and lose focus on some of my tasks because I just am always putting out fires, as you can see. And I've, in my previous career, I kind of was wondering maybe if I had ADD, right? Like, my mind can squirrel, and sticking to a task, like, I just kind of go and bounce back. And so I've taken, ADHD medication, and I hated it. It just wasn't for me. It was such a sharp uptake and then a sharp drop, yeah, basically. And so I would find myself in a bad mood at the end of the day for no reason. And so I've never taken it again. And it's been years and years and years. And so here comes our supplement of NAD plus. And I will tell you, I feel like I can do it all. I feel like I can do the laundry. I can build my business. I can organize my house, my laundry room. Who just is like, oh my gosh, I want it organized. And that's literally what NAD plus has done for me. Like, I am like yearning to do these things. I was talking to my sister about it. Quiet, Daddy. Cash. I was talking to my sister about it the other day. And on top of it, not only am I not procrastinating and I'm wanting to do things, I feel genuinely happy. Like, I feel happier on this. And I was talking to her about it because she got a bottle in Vegas too. And she's like, I was thinking the same thing. And that alone in life right now, with everything that we have, to have something that just, like, I feel happy all day, all day, and I'm able to get things done, and I'm sleeping, and I'm not groggy when I wake up from it. I feel the best version of me I've ever been in my entire life, and I'm 38 years young, and I cannot wait to see the long-term effects as I continue to stay on this.
I love that. Thank you so much for jumping on and sharing that. And it's so true, guys. If you are one of the people using NAD, will you share in the comments what it's doing for you? The testimonies have just been so incredibly neat to hear from so many people who are getting such incredible results using these products. And guys, this is just a handful. We have so many incredible products. So do yourself a favor. If you're not inside of our testimony group, get inside of our testimony group. Ask the person that invited you to watch this tonight to add you to that testimony group so you can see for yourself the results that people are getting with all of our incredible products, because we just don't have time to cover them all this evening. And so to keep moving forward, now we're going to share a little bit about travel. Speaking of travel, Sarah, why don't you pop back on here with me? I actually, right before I jumped on this Zoom, I am actually going to Vegas in December for an event, and I went through my private travel membership with Not Travel, and it saved me $70 a night to book through it. And so, Sarah, why don't you share some of the excitement that you have around our new travel membership in our community pillar?
Yeah, I'm so jacked about this, you guys. So here's the thing. We know this, right? Everybody watching. There's two people in the world. There's people who love to travel, and there's people who wish to God they could, right? Unless you're agoraphobic, you probably really want to go travel and give your kids some experiences and see the world. And a lot of times it's just due to finances, right? It's time off work, it's finances, it's saving up. This was my life for years, where it was like, if we were going to take a trip, there just wasn't a budget for us to take a trip as a family. We had to go visit family where we could stay for free. Taking trips with our kids was not feasible. So when we launched this travel membership, I was so excited about it because I was like, suddenly this is making it available for the average person. So here's what's cool, and we'll break it down as we get into it. But really, you guys, what this is going to do is give you an option to travel at a price that you haven't been able to see before. You've never seen it before. My favorite part about this is that if you decide to get this membership, even if you don't use it all year, right? I'll tell you a tiny story about my sister in a second. Even if you don't use the membership all year, it's kind of like putting a huge family vacation on layaway. That's what got me excited. I was thinking about when I was a single mom. I was thinking about when my husband and I first got married. What that would have done for us to be able to take a family vacation at the end of the year and have it be a good one. By the way, you can travel internationally with the free trip you get after 12 months on this membership. Internationally, who would love to take their kids to Europe, experience a whole new world, or Africa, South Africa, so an entirely new continent, and it wasn't in the budget. But if somebody just handed you a vacation worth up to $3,000, like what would that do for you? That's what made me so excited about this. This is going to bring the type of life and travel to the normal human that they weren't able to do before. It's literally, you pay a one-time fee, okay, for this travel platform, and then you just do a monthly membership. It's like I said, it's like a family trip. It's a vacation on layaway, right? You will never spend more throughout those 12 months than you're going to earn in the free trip. I love that. My baby sister has a 2-year-old. She's about to have her second baby. They are self-employed. She doesn't work. Traveling and doing family vacations is not something that's in the budget at all. And she desperately wants to be able to travel. And this was something where I could be like, dude, you're going to sign up for this. This is going to cost you less than what you would spend at a trip to Target, right? Don't lie. We're all going to Target. We're all going to wherever your favorite store is at some point this month, and you're going to spend money on things you don't need, right? We all do that. This is going to be less than half of one of those trips, and it's going to secure memories. You can't put a price tag on that. Your kids are only going to get older. Your parents are only getting older. You're only getting older. The world is spinning faster and faster, and this is a way for you to be able to access the kinds of places that have only really been dream trips at such an affordable price, guys. This is by far the coolest thing I've ever seen. I have friends in other travel companies, but what it costs to keep their memberships frankly not doable for the normal average human. This is the way for the average people to be able to save up for a trip that they really want. So you're going to be able to pay a one-time monthly fee for this. Every 12 months, they're going to gift you a trip wherever you want. You're going to get a special travel agent giving you a call being like, all right, where do you want to go? Where do we want 3, 5, 7 nights? What is it, Tina? Like 30,000 places that they can choose?
3,000.
3,000 all across the world. This is all across the world. So many options. I just took a trip to Norway with my oldest son, which is a dream trip. It took me a year and a half to save up for this trip. And I already compared prices for what I spent. I was like, oh, if I had had this travel platform, do you know how much money we would have saved? So much money. But that's a memory that was worth every single penny. And that's what I get so excited about. This is bringing the extravagant to the normal in a way that's so affordable for everybody. So I get really excited about this. I don't know what the next one is. I do want to say too, I love that the blackout dates, there is none. There's no blackout dates. That's huge with a lot of travel companies. You're going to get cut off. You can't do holidays. You can do with this, you get resorts. Look at some of these savings. Check that out, guys. Like $140, that's for Cancun. Like that's for like 4 nights in a huge resort. $1,100 in Orlando. Tina and I are actually about to head there in just a few weeks to a resort that's on site. I think this one's on site too. That's huge savings that you're going to be able to access. Can you imagine what you would do with that $1,100 that you saved by staying on a really great resort? Like the opportunity is amazing with this. And that's what I get so excited with. Okay, no, go ahead.
Sorry, I
No.
got ahead of myself.
You're good. You're totally good. I think this is something that I'll say this, guys. Like maybe you're somebody that travel is not top priority, right? Maybe travel is not top priority, but you can't deny that having an opportunity to create memories with the people that you love isn't top priority. And one of the best ways you do that is by taking trips. So if you could do it at a fraction of the cost, it's hotels, resorts, cruises, it's cars, it's all kinds of things. Condos? That's another one. Maybe you're an Airbnb like me. That's going to be an opportunity for you to take the people you love. Maybe it's a girl's trip. Maybe it's a guy's trip. It doesn't matter. It's going to make it affordable for you to be able to travel the world in a way that you wouldn't have been able to previously. At worst case, you got to get in our testimony group, which we don't even have the slide up for that yet, guys. We have a testimony group where you can see real-time comparisons with average people. Again, we're all booking stuff on this. You just heard Tina. We're all booking stuff on this site. Go get in that group. Get back together with whoever invited you to watch this and say, add me to that group because I just want to see the comparisons. That person can also probably do a real life comparison for you too, which I strongly recommend you doing. Try it out for yourself. You probably stayed in a hotel at one point in the last year. See if you would have saved money. I'm telling you, this will change your life. So that's the travel. I kind of went on a little long on that. We'll head on to the next, but get in that group.
No, absolutely. We obviously you've heard her excitement, and so many of us are so excited. As a matter of fact, we just launched this on October the 3rd, and people have already saved over $40,000 in travel through this private travel membership. This is like getting the prices that you will never ever find on any other website. The websites I know that you've shopped on before, the famous ones that are out there, even the hotel sites themselves. So if you're interested in learning more, just ask to get inside our group called the Vacation Vault, where you can see tons and tons of comparisons. Also, if you want to see more of our testimonies on our products, our health and wellness products, just ask to be added to the group. You guys, there's so many incredible testimonies in there, and it's actually one of the tools we use here in our business, which we are going to talk about now. So let's talk a little bit about what it looks like to have a business that you run from your phone. How many of you are super skeptical of the whole thing? Like your friend invited you here tonight and you're like, I kind of just want to win the Amazon gift card, but I'll hear you out, right? This was me 10 years ago. 10 years ago, a friend of mine named Jolie was presenting this opportunity to me, and I was a hard no. I was a never, ever going to do this type of thing ever. I actually made fun of the people just like me today who did this thing because I did not know what I did not know. And here's what I want to tell you. My only regret is that I didn't say yes sooner, because it's totally and radically changed our entire life. So let me spell this out for you, what this looks like. This is your own online franchise, you got. It's called social marketing. How many of you use social media every single day? Put a 1 in the comment section if you use social media every single day. And if you've been on social media and you've purchased a product, put a 2 in the comment section. If you do either of those things, then you are the perfect candidate to have your own online franchise, you guys, because it's seriously this simple. You're going to partner with a proven brand. We've already showed you the incredible products. You've heard some incredible testimonies. Instead of you having to create your own products, you represent a company with tested and trusted products and services. You get a duplicatable system. So think of it like if you were to go buy a Dunkin' Donuts, it would come with a system with framework that you would follow so that you could have the exact same results that any other Dunkin' Donuts franchise owner had. That is exactly what you get when you partner with us here. Plus, you're going to be able to earn from your own product sales. Have you ever gotten a coffee or your favorite pair of jeans and someone asked you where you got it? You told them, except you didn't earn a commission. Well, this is very different, my friends. This is where you can actually earn a commission on the products that you represent and share with other people. And then if you want some real leverage, you can build a team. You can build a team of people who have their own franchise, and a franchise owners can open multiple locations. In network marketing, you can grow a team. And when you make sales, when they make sales, you earn a percentage. It really is that simple. But not only that, we aren't going to just get you signed up and leave you to figure it out all on your own. You are going to get an incredible amount of resources at your fingertips. First things first, you're going to get an individualized welcome call as soon as you partner with us, where you're going to sign up for that, and we're going to jump on this call with you and just really talk about your goals and what it is that you would like to do with this opportunity. We're going to get you connected, and we're going to make sure that you understand the process and how things work. Then you're going to see our step-by-step resources to guide you through your growth. You're going to get training for every pace. If you're somebody who just wants to kind of walk with this, maybe you want to jog, or maybe you're like me and you want to run full force. No matter where you decide you are going to have training and a path to make that happen. Plus, you're going to get your own app, you guys, your very own Trinot Go app, your business, your training, your tools, really, literally all at your fingertips. And then you're going to get a ready for you website, a professional website done the instant that you partner with us. Not only that, you guys, but we have 6 ways that you can earn income. Now, when I worked in my corporate job at Lowe's Home Improvement for years, I got paid one way, and it was every other week. And that was how I got paid. Here, you can earn retail bonuses, you can earn base pay, you can earn launch bonuses, run to Jade bonuses, accelerator bonuses, builder bonuses, Jeep stipends, customer impact bonus. Guys, the number of ways we get paid just goes on and on. Speaking of Jeep, this is Sarah. You just heard from her, and this is one of her 2 Jeeps that she has that she gets a stipend to drive, you guys. How incredibly cool is that? You get to pick the Jeep of your choice, and you can earn anywhere from $350 to $500 a month to pay towards that Jeep. If you want to see more of the people in our organization who are driving Jeeps that they're getting paid a stipend for, you can simply go to this website right here, jeepearners.com, and you will just be blown away at the number of people who are driving a Jeep and having a stipend paid to them for simply driving it. Now, let's talk about a game plan. Here's what we really want to do. We want to get you partnered with us, and we want to help you earn over $1,000 in your first 30 days of being partnered with us, you guys. And this is the game plan to make that happen. We don't just tell you we're going to do it. We actually have it mapped out for you so that you can take action to make it happen. If you're on here right now and you have earned any of these commissions that you see on the screen right now, will you just let us know in the comment section? And if you were to earn $1,550 over the next 30 days, what would you use that money for? And then I'm going to stop the share for just a second here because I want to bring up my beautiful friend, Miss Jenna Bodecker, and she just is going to share a little bit about the business opportunity with you.
Thank you, Tina. Okay, so I am a registered dietitian, and before I knew anything about network marketing, I was stuck in a hospital and It was horrible for me. It was a local, so I didn't have to travel. But every morning I was stressed and anxious. How do I get out of the house on time and have the kids ready because I didn't get up an hour before them? And then I need to pick them up. And then there's things that are going on, and all of that needed to be done. And I would have to clock in and out, and then hope I could make up the hours at some other point, even though I had no interest in being at that job because I was so stressed and anxious all of the time. I really hated it. I hated who I was becoming. I was yelling all of the time. My kids were telling me I was yelling. My father would come visit for the weekend and tell me I was yelling all of the time. And that's just not who I wanted to be. That's not the mom I wanted to be, the wife I wanted to be. And I was doing network marketing at the time, and I just didn't really understand what I had my hands on. It was a different company. But then I figured out if I did the network marketing and another nutrition type job, I could get out of the hospital. And I did that. And I haven't looked back. I don't have to work in a hospital. I get to work from home or from wherever I am. I have nutrition therapy clients. I get to share products with every person I come in contact with that I know they are safe and they are amazing and they are just beyond stellar in quality. And so if somebody shared this with you and you're on here tonight, you need to listen and really think about where you want to go and how are you going to get there. I could never make the kind of income I can make here in a traditional job as a dietitian, no matter how much school I have. Um, it's an amazing opportunity that's just kind of hidden, and people have bad mouth for so long. And the truth is that none of that's true. So I hope you hear something wonderful tonight and you reach back out to the person who shared this with you, because it will change your life.
Thank you so much. I love that you said all of that, because there's just how many of you related to something that she said? Like you got it. Like you felt it in your soul a little bit, right? That's finally what got me. I remember specifically I was on social media and I was scrolling and I seen a woman and she was with her children and her grandchildren at the swimming pool at her home, and I was busting my butt working 60 hours a week, and I was like, okay, maybe they aren't the crazy ones. Maybe it's me. Maybe I should take a look at this. And I'm so grateful that I did. And so if you're on here tonight, just know it's not by chance. What we have is special. And so let me just continue sharing some of that special with you. But I just want you to know how much your life can change by saying yes. So let me show you this screen right here. This was the screen that was shown to me that I could not unsee. If you look at this green line here in the middle, this is monthly pay for those ranks. I want you to look at this right here, and I want you to pick the number on here that would make a real difference in your life right now. And I want you to dream a little bit with me about what you would do with that kind of income, because when I seen this chart, I literally could not unsee it. And all I knew was if I could get to the place in that chart, I could do some really cool things for my family. One of those being able to send my grandchildren to a Christian private school because their parents couldn't afford that on their own. And how incredible blessing that I've been able to do that because of an opportunity just like this. Not only that, but right now, anyone that joins us from October the 1st through December the 31st, you are qualified to earn up to $37,500 in additional bonuses outside of all the other things we've already talked about, you guys. And here is how it's laid out. They're going to give you a roadmap and plenty of time for you to make this happen. Now, I know for a lot of you, $37,000 seems just absolutely like a ridiculous amount of money that you could earn, but I want to tell you it's possible. And I want you to dream a little bit about what it would look like if you had that kind of additional income. Would you remodel a kitchen? Maybe you'd buy your first home. Maybe you'd pay off some debt. I don't know what it looks like for you, but I want you to start dreaming with us and understand that it's absolutely possible for you. So, one more thing about trips, and this one has nothing to do with the travel membership, even though it is truly one of my favorite things that we've added to our product line. You can also earn trips here. How many of you are watching right now and you just earned a trip to Mexico in our last period where we had an incentive for people to earn a trip to Mexico? You guys, I always joke and say that Trinot is going to have to give me dual citizenship to Mexico because they've sent me there so many times. Not only that, I've earned a trip to Punta Cana, to Croatia next year. You guys, so many incredible places that you can earn trips, earn money, get a Jeep stipend. Plus, you're going to make the most incredible friendships and be surrounded by people who are dreaming big, who calls you to dream bigger, and really just calls you to become an overall different human in the best way possible because you're just surrounded by a different group of people. So let's talk about the ways that you can get started. You can choose your pace and build your future, whether you're here to simply explore, start building, or to go all in. We have a bundle that matches your goals. If you want to walk, dipping your toes in and learn the ropes, maybe you want to skip, you want to gain a little momentum and unlock some bonuses, or maybe you're like me and you want to go all out and you want to give it everything you have and you want to build big. Whatever, it's your pace, your business, and your success. Whatever you choose, our systems and our tools are going to help you get to where you want to be. So here are the joining options, just so that you know. We have our starter bundle. You heard me talk about the Daily Health System and the Enrich tonight. They are three of our best-selling products. You can get that bundle and you can add on that travel membership and you'll save $20 off that activation fee. Or maybe you do want to jog a little bit with this thing and you want to go with that builder bundle. That builder bundle is going to come with that For Her that you heard me say I could not live without. Also, I use that creatine daily, our clear protein daily, that Glow M collagen daily. I'm using every product on the builder bundle daily because they have all made such a huge impact on me. And if you decide to get this builder bundle, you're also going to get $40 off that travel activation fee if you decide to add that travel membership to your bundle. And then last but certainly not least, and my favorite bundle of them all, and let me explain why. Not only are you going to get every one of our best-selling products, so many of them I am taking on a daily basis and they totally transform my health, but you're also going to get a free ticket to our next event in March of next year. You're also going to get your enrollment fee waived on this one. And for the travel portion, you're going to save $60 off that activation fee. There's so much incredible goodness inside of this elite builder bundle. So you just have to decide which bundle sounds like the best fit for you. And then it's just simple. You're going to get back in touch with the person that invited you to watch this tonight. And you're going to tell them, do you want to be a customer? Or do you want to take amazing products, go on incredible trips, and earn income? Whatever you choose, we're excited to welcome you. And thank you so much for taking your time out tonight to hear all about this. Now, let's get to our giveaway. Let me pull this screen up really quickly. And Michelle, are you watching, friend? For the comments? Okay, perfect. So here's what we're going to do. If you are a guest, the giveaway is for our guest only. If you are on here and you are a guest, all you have to do is just say the word I'm going to give you, type it out in the comments below, and Michelle is going to choose one of you. And all you have to do is message myself or Michelle Parrott. I'm Tina Joy Carroll or Michelle Parrott or the person that invited you, and they'll get the information to us, and we will send you your Amazon gift card. And so the word tonight is, are you ready? Travel. I feel like we need some music. Anybody got a voice they can sing? Where's Lisa Ann when we need her? Where's Lisa Ann? Did you get it? You good?
Got it.
Okay, perfect. You can announce the winner.
The winner of the Amazon gift card tonight is Marie Johnson.
Congratulations, Marie. Just make sure that you get us your email, and we will get that sent over to you tonight. We hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Goodbye.